I'm hoping recording our lives on the farm a little more will help me with seeing more clearly, seeing all the beauty around me, seeing our trees and our plants and our animals and our kids and our lives. When we were just starting out, I had a strong sense that success was always just around the corner, and at that point, I'd rest or something. The thing is, when you start homesteading, you actually bring yourself with you, wounds, weird habits, problematic relationships, and everything else, and all the ways you try to avoid facing reality. So I actually had a very hard time seeing what was right in front of us. I mainly just saw all the things that weren't quite right. I saw, 20, 100 projects into the future, and then I tried to plan ahead for how great it was going to be once all those projects were done. I saw the fruit trees that weren't bearing yet, the plants that had died, the yields that weren't as good as they could have been, the chicken who died of a disease I could have prevented. I saw it all, and it made me very, very busy all the time. So I sometimes also see people who come through the farm that see in the same way that I used to see. They can't really tell what's growing where. They can't really see the trees or the food around them. They're in the minority, but I can really relate and feel a lot of empathy for them because, um, yeah, I think that was me as well. Um, I think to some people, it just looks a bit messy. And it reminds me of this part of the Narnia series when there's these like little gnomes and they have a delicious buffet laid out before them as a gift, and all they can see is decay and rotten food. They can't see any of the delicious food in front of them, and I think I'm very much like that sometimes. I remember anxiously wanting to move into our house, imagining how I'd feel to sleep on our plot of land for the first time after a very difficult building period in which I was also super pregnant. But then when we did move in, I think the sense of wonder lasted about 30 seconds before I started thinking about all the ways that we needed to make it better. I think this is just the human condition, though it's also definitely a personality type as well. So I just wanted to encourage you, if you're in the in-between stage, if you're saving to buy a small house or a small piece of land or a farm, wherever you're at, it's not wasted time if you can grow and learn to see beauty and really feel everything there is to feel. All that will mean you don't have to spend years, as I did, not noticing all the beauty when you finally do move into a different physical space. You can move into a different mental space already, and you can get stronger now. You can learn more to grow a few more things now. You can do small things every day so that actually your mental state is no different than the state that you would have on your homestead. Um, I like the quote that says, sometimes heaven is just a new pair of glasses.